Hey, this is David Richter Scale Studios. It's April 15th. It's Sunday morning here in Northern California. I was doing a little studio update again. Still doing a lot of printing. This is a new thing I just got off Imperial Terrain. Not part of theirs, but one of their partners, Sylogy. I think that's the name of it. I'll put it up. Put a photo up of what I bought. It was like a $12 package. A bunch of terrain. This is the Garrison. On the Prusa Mark III here on the left, I'm doing the bottom walls, or the main floor walls, and the front door. And then over on the Anycubic on the right, that is going to be a ramp that goes up to the second floor. So you'll see in the photo, it's a pretty cool little piece of terrain. That'll be fun to paint eventually. Like, I haven't painted anything really, just spray painting everything. Over here in the middle, see my finger there, that is from a Kickstarter. I have another series I'm doing from Antisocity's Workshop. It's more infinity-based terrain. That is the Efreet, E-F-R-E-E-T dropship. I believe it's supposed to be printed in resin. They're selling the resin model, but they also sold a STL. And actually, it's not turning out too bad. Over there was a failed print, I think too high of a temperature with the Maker Geek PLA. And the way I had it positioned flat on the bed, it just fused. You can see the whole bottom of that ship. Let me see if I grab this real quick. This I had printed vertically. And you have a little bit of roughness on the bottom, but not a big deal. And I already have some of the engines on the back. They're all pieces over there, but it's turning out to be a very cool model. And this will be any kind of terrain piece. I probably could fit in Legion somehow. It'll look kind of cool on the table. There's the rear of it. There's a bunch more small parts I have to do, and landing gear. And I don't know what I'm going to do with that one failed one. That was a long print for it to not work out, but it's okay. I'm going to go downstairs right now, and I've been spray painting more stuff, and I picked out a palette for the forest and jungle theme of the Star Wars Legion table I've been working on. See you in a second. Okay, we're back. You may have seen a goofy video of high speed of me walking from the studio down to the garage. And basically this is a garage studio too, if you see in the background. There's all kinds of paints and there's airbrushes and things. You've probably seen my previous videos. So this is the Imperial Government Building. This is by Corvus Terrain, another partner of Imperial Terrain. Awesome building. And you've seen that in the previous video, but I got it now. Spray painted, just been hitting it like all black, then did the gray and white alternations on it. Just to give it a little bit of pre-highlighting. This is from Imperial Terrain. Inspector's Building, don't quote me on that. This is a really cool multi-piece building. There's doors. This comes out, and the roof comes off. And then this was the design, or still is the design, from Adrew Askedall, the gentleman that put on Warlayer. You saw it in the video. I'm probably repeating myself a lot. But just in case you haven't seen the previous videos, this is his version of a Lambda-class shuttle from Return of the Jedi. I got the right movie this time. And I love that. It was one of my favorite of the first trilogy. So that's been painted. It's going to be obviously smaller scale than it needs to be. There is the landing pad alpha. It's just pre-shaded, but still usable right now. That's why I tried to just pre-shade stuff with the down and dirty spray paint stuff, like I've said in previous videos and my posts on Instagram and my Facebook artist page. So the jungle theme, I think I went to my local hardware store, picked up some paints and some of my old paints I have laying around. I'm trying to do this with the dark greens to a lighter green, then all kinds of browns and warm. So when I'm trying to still figure a way not to make it look like a green desert, but I might just do large patches, and then let's get you over to here. I'm trying to fit between everything. My garage, can't even park my cars in here right now. Boxes and boxes of terrain that all's been spray painted and primed to a certain point. The forest of whatever planet. I'm still planning to do a tutorial on how to even get, because I'm going to go beyond this. Like I've said before, there will be dry brushing on it. And I'll do a full tutorial on that, like I keep promising with the last couple months on other pieces. But I think I'm getting saturated with 3D prints and nothing to paint. I still got to paint the Star Wars Legion figures themselves. They look kind of dumb having a beautiful table with gray plastic on MDF. So that is it for the quick update. Still going to do the Necromunda figures too. This table's been done for a while. And it's still all basically down and dirty spray paint jobs too. So that is it. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, or if you're Monday in another part of the world. Thanks again.